And of course, we just want to express our gratitude to Archipelago Trading for coming on and becoming our hold a sponsor for this program. And of course, we look forward to you guys joining us in 2024. It's been a pleasure being your host for the year. And of course, we do hope that you guys enjoyed the Christmas holiday. And you know, ever since for a couple of months, we have been focusing on health in general, your mental health, and health as a whole. And now we ending up, or we making your year start with a healthy lifestyle. And we know after this long year hard work in 2023, you guys deserve a relaxation. And of course, that's the hint for our program this afternoon. And in studio with us this afternoon, you may have heard of the name, you may have seen the videos. Yes, I have seen the videos. And in studio with us this afternoon, we have Maximum Health and Wellness. And we will get started right after this short break.
Yeah. Living in the positive.
Nature Isle Small Business Buzz, Nisbb, Tuesdays and Thursdays, 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. Only on Q95, the big station, empowering entrepreneurs from small to tall. Insights, inspiration, and expert advice to help our small businesses realize their immense potential to grow and flourish and take their rightful vital place in our economy. Let's help our small businesses go global. Only on Q95, the big station.
We have to buy local in this country, supporting local, for boost the economy. Purchasing local, the best remedy. Power to make a difference. Annual call for submissions is now open for 2024. Last year, 15 NGOs, change makers, activists, and community leaders from the Eastern Caribbean and St. Martin answered the call to be the one to make the change and received financial support to help them enable sustainable futures for youth, entrepreneurs, communities, the environment, the disabled, and the vulnerable. Now it's your turn. For more information, visit republicbanbec.com. Application deadline is December 31st. Republic Bank gives you the power to make a difference.
And testing, 1, 2. We are right back here in studio. And now let's get started with the program, or as we would say, let's get to the meat of it. And in studio with me this afternoon, we have Michael Francis from Maximum Health and Wellness. And we're going to touch a bit on your external health, I must say, and everything you need to know. And of course, afterwards, you guys, you deserve a massage, relax this muscle. Now let's get started. Michael, welcome to the studios of Q95 FM Radio. How are you doing, and how was your Christmas holidays?
Good afternoon. Thanks for having me. My Christmas holiday was good. Just rejuvenated, relax, stretch, meditate. Put health first, for myself first, and everybody should put yourself first. Good afternoon, everybody. Happy holidays.
Yeah, and you just gave a hint of our conversation. So to get started, let's talk a bit or touch a bit on Maximum Health and Wellness. Of course, we always start with the inspiration with starting off your business. So what inspired you to start a business focusing on natural healing and relaxation?
Well, I've always been one was into health. I always been into health. So fitness was my first thing. I exercise a lot. And then I just felt like I just needed to add a different verticals to my business. So I decided, when people exercise, they need a form of recovery because recovery is very vital, very important. So that's when I started doing massages. I started doing stretching. And I think stretching is very vital. Stretching is something I think everybody needs to help recover, to help bring their body back to life, to help the blood stuff going through their body. So that's how I really like help. Help is just everything. Everything to me.
Oh wow, yeah, yeah, definitely. And of course, we have been discussing health, mental health, but that particular aspect, it's an area that's not being discussed a lot for some reason. We seem to only touch on a one particular aspect of our health. That's basically being looking healthy and
Right.
feeling healthy.
Right.
And coming to the end of 2023, we know that persons have been doing a lot of hard work and it's time to relax. And that's where you come in, of course. And that inspiration, of course, was basically hitting the nail on the head in terms of getting persons to understand what maximum health and wellness is per se. Now, let's touch a bit on your expertise or who is Michael per se.
Well,
Yeah. So, can you describe your background or expertise in natural healing methods, or how does Michael align with maximum health and wellness? Yeah.
Well, I've been in the fitness for a long time, at least 7 years. I've been a certified fitness trainer for about 5. And then I started getting into nutrition. I got my nutrition diploma. I'm not a certified nutritionist, but I took nutrition classes, so I'm there. Then I just started taking massage classes. I got my massage certificates, stretching certificates. You understand? I feel as though all of that just fit into one bubble when it comes to taking care of your body. And even stretching even take care of your mind. Because when you stretch, it releases the endorphins in your brain, them that feel good hormone to help you feel better, to ease anxiety, to ease stress. And stretching does all of that. Stretching, it helps your posture, helps your blood stop going through your body. So I just believe like everybody should just focus on them, focus on your health first, mental, physical, everything. Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. And so what are some of the techniques of that you practice in your business? And of course, how are these techniques different from conventional treatments for muscle tension?
Well, the techniques I use, what I usually start with compressions. So what compressions do? I push down on the muscle. I push down on the muscle to help the blood flow get to that muscle, help your body bring more nutrients because the blood will also bring more nutrients to that muscle. All right. Then I'll stretch you out. All right. Yeah.
Wow. And can you explain a bit more on the techniques? There may be persons who are listening to us right now or viewing on our Facebook page who really don't know some of the techniques that you practice. Would you mind elaborating a bit more?
Well, when it comes to stretching, it's all in your breathing. You have to be able to take deep breaths in through your nose and breathe out through your mouth. When you take them deep breaths in through your nose, that brings the oxygen through your body. So when it comes to stretching, it's really all in your breathing. So you need to breathe. And before you stretch, you need to warm your body up first. So that's the first key technique. I mean, people used to just before you exercise, stretch. You just feel you got to stretch first, which it's cool, but it's not the right thing to do. You're really supposed to warm up first, then stretch. You get you get into a deeper stretch, you feel better. Plus, it'll help you away from injuries. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
Then after just in your breathing, you just gotta every stretch you take, you want to be able to take that deep breath in and breathe out.
Oh.
And so that's one of the biggest techniques right there in your breathing. Always remember when you stretch, always breathe in through your nose, breathe out through your mouth.
Yeah. And of course, we have seen persons advocating to move away from the use of medicine to treat certain illnesses, of course. And we have had success stories where natural herbs and plant-based actually do work rather than medication. And of course, you did mention that your business aims to encourage persons to not use medication rather than use the natural
I
process.
mean, I won't say not
Yeah.
use medication, because I mean, it's going to be time when you need medication, but to deviate from it as much as possible, because you actually really don't know what's in these medications. You know what I'm saying? Somebody could just bottle something up and give it to you and tell you it's vitamin C. You
Yeah.
really don't know. So it's better, like a lot of these medications is really plants that they use, and they just modify the plants, the same natural plants we have here in Dominica, the lemongrass, the ginger, all these other different plants is what that's really in a lot of these medications. So we could just use these natural remedies that we've been using for hundreds of years and kind of just deviate away from them, because the market make everything more easier. It's just natural. You get more benefits out of it, and then you don't have to worry about the side effects, because a lot of these medications have side effects. They heal one thing and they mess up something else. You understand? But when you use natural stuff that you grow in your backyard to heal yourself, when you're sick, you go get peppermint tea.
Yeah.
You understand? They making all types of pills.
That's true. Definitely. Yeah. So what are some of the services that Maximum Health and Wellness provides?
Well, we provide Thai yoga stretching. So what Thai yoga stretching is traditional therapy that deals with deep acupressure stretching and guided breathing. Some people call it Thai yoga, because it's really a lot of yoga positions you put it in. But I put you in these yoga positions and I stretch you out a little bit deeper, so you get into a more deeper stretch. So the benefits of Thai yoga stretching, it increases blood circulation through the body. It helps with your posture. It helps ease anxieties. It helps with lower back and joint pain. Helps with headaches. It just relax. It just relaxes you. Like a lot of my clients, when after they get done, they'll stand up. They'll tell me how light they feel. Like they feel like they're floating.
Yeah.
Like their body feel loose. You know what I'm saying? People that can't touch their toes no more after they get done stretching, they touching their toes. They doing acrobats. They sprint chickens. You know what I'm saying? So, then I complement the Thai yoga stretching with the sweetest relaxation massage that really increase the blood through the body and push all the toxins out your lymphatic system, push all of that out your body. So then I offer foot massages, exfoliating hand and foot scrubs, and I'll do my personal training too, because you always got to stay fit.
Definitely, yeah. So of course, we know that in Dominica there's a number of health and wellness businesses or focused business. So what separates Maximum Health and Wellness from the other health and wellness focused businesses in Dominica?
Maximum Health and Wellness, we focus on recovery, relaxation, making the body feel good after you work out. It can be after just a stressful day, you just need to feel good. So we focus on every muscle in your body. Like usually people will come to me and tell me their lower back hurt, but I won't only focus on the lower back. I'm also focus. So if your lower back hurt, right, it could be coming from a couple of different places. You understand? So your lower back, it could be coming from your tight glutes, tight hamstrings, or tight hip flexor. So I will focus on all these muscle parts to get that ease up in the back. You understand what I'm saying? So Maximum Health, we focus on every part of your body, not just what you tell us you come in one problem. We focus on all the problems surrounding that one problem to help that one problem feel better.
So that particular service makes the Maximum Health and Wellness stands out from all the other health and wellness businesses in Dominica.
Yeah, we focus that.
Okay, good. Just making sure. And of course, we know the importance of testimonials from clients and persons. Is it possible that you share some success stories or testimonials from clients who've experienced relief from muscle tension through some of your methods or practices?
Yes, I got something right here we can play. Can I play it? One of my clients.
Thank you, Michael, for that beautiful massage I got from you in Dominica. My goodness, I came to Dominica, I felt like almost all my bones were on a line, broken. I had sciatica, I could hardly bend, I could hardly sit. After that massage, I felt like a new person. I was able to walk Benton and twist in positions I haven't done for almost 6 months since I got my herniated disc in my lower back. Thank you so much. It was amazing. That massage made me feel whole again. I can't wait to come back to Dominica to get more massages. I wish I was able to stay longer to get a massage every other day. Thank you so much for helping me move my muscles and manage my bones in ways that I haven't done for so long. So thank you so much. You will do well. I hope you get a lot of clients. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I can't wait to come back to Dominica just to get another massage from you. Thank you so much.
Yeah, this particular client right here, she had a herniated disc in her back. So I'll give you a brief. Anybody don't really know what a herniated disc is, or some people call it a slip disc. So it's not really what it sounds like. They want to get a spine split out. It's not really that. You know what I'm saying a herniated disc / slip disc is basically So how could I explain it? You know, in your spinal column, you got the nucleus in between your spine that allows your spine to move left, right, back and forth, kind of like that jelly filling. So what the herniated disc is usually is the nucleus in between. It kind of pushes out and pushes on that nerve, so people get that shock and pain down through their leg. That's sciatica. Yeah. So with her, I did a lot of stretching to kind of ease the pain off that sciatica nerve. A lot of stretching ease that pain. I used the massaging to kind of increase that blood flow, kind of get that relaxation. And after she got up, I mean, at first she couldn't even bend.
Yeah.
After she got up, she was touching her toes. She couldn't believe it.
Wow. And while we're on clients also, we know that various individuals, when they come into Maximum Health and Wellness, they have different needs per se.
Right.
So how do you assess various individuals and their needs, or those needs of clients, when it comes to natural healing?
Well, it depends on what they would tell me what's wrong with them, and I basically base my assessment off of that. Because usually a client might say, let's just say, I always go back to the lower back pain, because a lot of people deal with lower back pain. A lot of people deal with lower back pain because we sit down a lot. See, when you sit down a lot and you put a lot of pressure on your glute muscles, you kind of turn that muscle off. So when you turn that muscle off because you apply a lot of constant pressure to it. When you apply constant pressure to it, you kind of like deactivate that muscle. When you deactivate that muscle no longer functions the way it's supposed to. And because it's not functioning the way it's supposed to, you start to compensate utilizing other muscles. That's why I said before, when your lower back, when your glutes are turned off, your lower back start to compensate. So your lower back muscles start to do what your glute muscles supposed to do. Your hamstrings. So that's why you find a lot of people, they'll stand up, they can't touch their toes because their leg is pulling. Or their hips, they can't really open their legs too wide because their hip flex is tight. So if a client wants to tell me they have a lower back pain, I'll focus on all these muscle groups and try to get the tension and tightness out of these muscle groups. And I go from there. I try to basically just give the whole treatment. You know, so I just don't usually focus on what you tell me. What you tell me, all right, that's what it is. But I know it could be also coming from here. So I'll talk it there too.
Wow.
You understand?
That's quite interesting, to be honest.
Yeah. So that's where a lot of people lower back issues come from, sitting down a lot and sitting down in certain positions we're not supposed to sit in, and you see our shoulders start to drop. You understand? Because our spine not meant to be put in that position. You understand? And you sitting down so much, like I said, you turning your glute muscles over, you apply too much pressure to it. It's starting to turn off. It's not functioning the way it's supposed to. Not enough blood is going to it. Because blood, that's why you can exercise. That's why you're stretching is very vital. It allows that blood go to the muscle. The blood brings nutrients, oxygen to that muscle. So it functions the way it's supposed to. When it's not functioning the way it's supposed to, it starts to compensate. Other parts of your body start to hurt. Remember, everything's connected. Everything connected. So one part starts to go bad. It's like in the vehicle. If one part starts to go bad, another part starts to go bad. Then another part starts to go bad. Because everything is connected. So when that one part, you got to try to fix that part first before it causes the other part to go bad. You understand? Yeah.
So it's placing focus on every single part of your body.
Right.
And of course, we maybe have listeners who want to call in and ask questions in regards to that, because we know you guys attend you guys have tension for the entire year of 2023. And of course, to call into studio to engage with our guests, the on-air numbers are 449-3095, 449-3096, 449-3097, 616-4257. And of course, you can call us on our overseas number. That's 305-432-9624. And of course, we see that we have our first caller. Good afternoon, caller. You are live on the Nature Isle Small Business Buzz. Please go ahead.
Good afternoon. I am very happy with the first caller. And this is a client of Michael. Hi, Michael.
How you doing?
I am not doing too bad today. This is a client of yours. I am not sure if you recognize the voice. However, I just want to let everyone know about your professionalism. I did not hear that from you so far since I've been listening, but I must say you bring a lot of professionalism to your work, and I really like that. And you know what you're doing, you know what you're about, and thank you for all the service that you have been providing for us and for me in particular. I really look forward in doing business with you and you being my trainer. And of course, continue the good work. And I wish you a lot of success.
Thank you so much. And I figured that you know your client, the one who just called.
I think.
Okay.
I can't really hear. I was trying to turn up the volume.
Yeah. But I think I know who called. But thank you, caller, for your contribution. And of course, like I was saying, the importance of testimonials of persons. And of course, that's why we love our Dominican people, because they embrace the need to actually move towards a more healthier lifestyle using natural practices rather than moving to those medicinal pills, etc. And of course, callers, please feel free to call in. I gave the numbers. I'll give them again. But before we continue on our second segment, we, of course, will take a short break and we will return right here in studio.
Be part of the Mix and Mingle Bells and Jingles Christmas campaign by Fine Foods Inc. Buy any Angostura rum for a chance to win one of 3 fantastic prizes. Third prize, $250 cash. Second prize, $500 cash. And the grand prize, a brand new 55-inch smart TV. To enter, write your name and number at the back of the receipt and place it in the box provided. Or WhatsApp a picture of your receipt to 613-5051. Mix and mingle, bells and jiggles. Buy your Angostura rum products to win big. Happy holidays from Fine Foods Inc. Promotion ends December 27. Terms and conditions apply.
KFC delivery is here. Just place your order at www.kfcdominican.com, Facebook or WhatsApp at 614-2633 and your order will be delivered to you. KFC, it's good.
Cause I'm on my way. You can test the quality. When I'm out and it's my time to play. It's a trading and the crew making a difference for you. I hear you get rocked anytime you drink it once. The XM Supreme 15 years. The XM Royal 10 years. XM 5 years and the 750 milliliter bartender. Come on, pass me a Banks Extra Matcha Premium Blend. Try out the 200 or the 750 ml. Yeah, man, guaranteed for any occasion. Say you can't go wrong with Banks Rum. Hey, drink and taste the quality. Banks care more than Chanel. Banks Supreme High Wine, the pot and the white wine, and for the fruitcake, the Greta tell me, Banks Cherry Brandy. I give you Banks, you can test the quality. Banks Rum. When I'm out and it's my time to play. It's a trading and the crew making a difference for you. I hear you get runs. Anytime you drink it, remember, drink responsibly.
It mean respect. Trust in the process. It might rough now, but go on, push, brother. It's finding the courage to step out of your comfort zone and try something different. And never give up on your passion, because passion brings progress. So when them say bitter, that just mean life I get better. God, the real gen of them drink Campari. Respect the bitter. Must be 18 years or older to drink.
Not all rums are created equal. With all the care, attention, and craft that goes into El Dorado, it's more than just a fine rum. El Dorado exists to create deeper, more richly crafted rum experiences for drinkers to explore and savor longer. The richer the craft, the deeper the experience. Cheers to drinking quality. Drink El Dorado. Available island-wide. Distributed by Belfast Estate Limited.
And we are back right here in studio. And before we get started, I want to give out the numbers again so our listeners can call in and ask the questions. We know you guys need these information. And of course, the numbers are 449-3095, 449-3096, 449-3097, 616-4257. And of course, overseas callers, you can call into the studio and engage with our guest. It's 305-432-9624. And before we went on the short break, or during the short break, we discussed a bit on his sessions that Maximum Health and Wellness engages in with their clients. And of course, we want to ask Michael a bit about that area per se. Now, I know he did suggest to do a live demonstration for you guys, but in 2024, when he's back, you guys will see that live on our Facebook page. But Michael, can you walk us through a typical session or treatment process for muscle tension relief, or typical session with any of your clients for the various practices?
All right, so usually how I'll start one of my, usually be the Thai yoga stretching session. I start that first. So usually what I'll start with, I'll warm up the body. So I have a wood therapy kit. I usually pass on the body, kind of warm up the muscles, get them nice and loose. And I usually start doing compressions. So I'll put you on the mat. I start pressing down on your body, pressing down on your muscles. Try to increase that blood flow, try to allow that blood to bring nutrients to the body, press on the whole body. Then after that, then I'll get into, I also guide you through your breathing. I'll tell you when to take deep breaths in. I don't want you to breathe throughout the whole, but when it's time for the deep stretching, you'll have to take a deep breath in and breathe out to help that extra oxygen come through the body. So then we'll start with the deep muscle stretching. I usually always start from the feet and work myself to the crown. So I start from your feet and work myself to the crown. Depending on what you gave me, what you said that's feeling tight, what you said that's feeling tense, I'll focus on that area a little bit more. But like I said before, it's not always because you're feeling tight in your lower back. The pain is coming from your lower back. It could be coming from your glute muscles. It could be coming from your hamstrings. It could be coming from your hip flexors. It could be coming from your abductors. You understand? So I always focus on all these muscle groups. So I work my way from my feet all the way up to your head, stretch your neck out, stretch everything. And then after that, then we'll do the massage. Massage is just ultimate relaxation. The vibes is just crazy. And yeah, get the blood flowing. It's immaculate.
And of course, we did, well, I wanted to ask you the question per se in terms of your treatments. So do you customize treatments based on specific muscle tension or relaxation need? We did touch a bit on assessing your patients based on their needs, the clients based on their needs, sorry. Now, let's touch a bit on the treatments. So do you customize these treatments to that?
Well, I won't say I customize the treatments. It's more so depending on, I'll do my assessments and I'll see, okay, so let's say somebody was to come to me and tell me they have sciatica in your lower back. So now that sciatica pain could be coming from two different areas. Mm-hmm. It could be coming from your sciatica from your herniated disc right here in your lower lumbar, usually your L4 and L5 S1 region. or it could be coming from your piriformis muscle, which is in your glutes. So now your sciatica, when it comes out your back, it runs down through your leg and it runs under your piriformis muscle. Or some people might run in between. So usually when people sit down a lot, like I said before, the perimuscle, that must become tight and it starts pushing on that sciatica nerve. So usually if somebody tell me to have sciatica, I run these 2 tests and I let them lay on their stomach and I kind of stretch out the piriformis muscle, put your legs in different positions. And depends on the type of pain you feel or how uncomfortable it feels, then I'll know, okay, is it coming from your piriformis muscle or is it coming from a herniated disc? And then I'll know the type of stretches I will need to do, because not every stretch is for everything. And one stretch could make something a little, so you just have to know which stretch to use depending on the pain or where the area of the pain is coming from.
Wow. And and I'm sure that our listeners really took that information in just in case they're trying to look for someone like you. But what role does holistic wellness play in your approach to healing muscle tension?
Well, with me, for instance, like I said, I'm big on recovery. So with me, I always try to keep my energy pure. You understand? So I always like to meditate. I like to stretch myself. Any type of form of recovery, deep breathing, anything, I do that with myself. So when I approach a client, I know I approach them with pure energy. You understand? I try to make sure that ensure the room is clear of all negative energy, and then that's how I try to get them relaxed as possible. And that's how I approach every client. Just try to be pure and just natural, positive energy.
So it's also focusing on your mental health.
Yeah, mental health too, because like I said, stretching is mental health. Like if you stretch daily, one thing you'll feel good. You'll feel good that you did something. So that by itself releases endorphins because you feel like you accomplished something for the day. So that itself give you that feel good energy, that happy feeling. So that plays a good role on your mental. That's why I said 10 to 15 minutes of some light daily stretches a day is all you need to kind of like start your day off to feel like, yeah, I accomplished something this morning, something that you don't usually do. You understand? Just pushing yourself and just putting your health first. So you gotta make your health a priority, not an option. A lot of us, we make our health an option, not a priority.
Yeah.
Because your health is everything you have. Like, for instance, if you're running a business, I mean, I know you gotta go out here and you gotta get this money. You know what I'm saying? That's a fact. You gotta get this money, but you gotta take time out for yourself. You gotta take time out to recover, rejuvenate, replenish your body. You understand? Because you are your business. If you crash, your business crash. So you gotta take care of you first. You gotta make sure you take time out for yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and as they always say, your health is your responsibility, of course.
That's a fact. You should never. You gotta be your own doctor.
Yeah.
And then before you go to a doctor, you have to, because the doctors don't know shots from doctors enough. I'm just saying, doctors don't heal you; they just treat you. You feel me? You got to be able to heal yourself. So that's where all the natural healing coming from: the stretching, massages, exercising. You know what I'm saying? All this stuff could alleviate a lot of stuff, a lot of pain that we're going through.
No, let's touch a bit on prospective clients of yours, of course. So are there any precautions for individuals seeking natural healing for tense muscles?
Precautions?
Yeah.
Not really.
No, there's not really any precautions. And of course, we know the importance of keeping up with trends because the world is forever evolving. Right. How do you stay updated with new trends or advancement in natural healing methods?
Well, usually I always go back to my studies.
Yeah.
I always make sure I dedicate at least an hour, 30 minutes, 45 minutes a day to my studies. So I always keep up to read up on new things. If a client comes to me with a certain problem, I also look it up, research it if I'm not too sure before I even perform any type of treatment. You understand? I just always make sure I try to keep myself educated because there's always new things coming out. There's always new philosophies, new ways of doing things. So I always try to make sure I take 30 minutes to an hour to keep educating myself. So,
Wow. So, what are some of the advice that you would give someone experiencing muscle tension who's considering natural healing?
Stretch. If you experience this stretch, yeah, that's really it. Just stretch.
Yeah.
That stretching, like I said, stretching. Stretching bring that blood through the muscle. It just helps that muscle function better. It just helps that area function better because a lot of times we don't use a lot of muscles. Sometimes you do something, you're like, I never feel that muscle before. You know what I'm saying? Because we don't use certain muscles. So stretching allows you to feel the muscles to increase that blood flow. It's all about getting that blood flow. You want your blood to flow through your body properly the way it's supposed to. You understand? When your blood flow through your body the way it's supposed to, your skin is vibrant. Everything about you is great.
Wow. And of course, can you explain how your business contributes to the overall health and well-being beyond muscle relaxation?
Well, I also make my own oils. So I don't use lotions because, like I said, I'm really heavy on health.
Yeah.
So a lot of things that's been made is mass produced. So it's not really made to take care of you, it's made to make money. So a lot of these lotions, like if you really look at your lotion bottle, you go and watch the ingredients, half the words up there, you don't even know what it is. You can't pronounce it, you don't even know what it is. So you really don't know what you're putting on your skin. For real. You just really probably using it because it smells good in the brand. You understand? So I make my own oils. All my oils is all natural herbs, lemongrass, coconut oil, basil, peppermint. All these got benefits, natural nutrients that we need for our skin to thrive. So yeah, oils, man. Oils, that's what it is. I don't use lotions. Everything is oils.
Wow. And of course,
And I also had one client, she was using a lot of lotions, like her ankle was real dark, like it didn't have no color in it. And she was using a lot of these lotions, you go to the store, so something like you look at the lotion, it says all your problems on it. Everything you're looking for, it's the lotion right here. All my problems, it said everything I need, but it's like, it's not working. You're trying all these lotions. But you gotta understand your skin is like the biggest organ on your body. If you put anything, it just blocks it up. So what I did with her, I just, kind of rotated her ankle, get that blood flowing through it, and I just started making her use my oils, and like her leg is just clear.
Wow.
It's just clear, it's just free, it is freed up, like just freed up.
Oh. And of course, that of course falls under testimonials of your business. Now, we always tend to look at the achievements, of course, and the good benefits, as well as we need to touch on the challenges, because as much as a certain percentage of persons might want to move up to a healthier lifestyle.
Right.
So you, for instance, what challenges have you faced in promoting natural healing methods to people dealing with tense muscles or to people in general?
Well, challenges. Well, it depends on the person. Some people are just more tighter than other people. Some people just work so hard, their body's just tense. So, it's a lot challenging when you have it's a lot challenging in a good way and a bad way, because to me, it's challenging to me because now I'm focused on getting that person better. I want that person to see how their body can move. So that's the challenge to me. I embrace the challenge of doing that. But then it's challenging because, that person's body is tight. So now you got to be extra careful how you put them in certain stress positions, because it might hurt. What might not hurt somebody else, certain stress might not hurt somebody else. It might be painful to this person because of how tight their body is. So that's really like a challenge for me. You just have to know the body, know the muscle groups, know what to do.
Wow, definitely. And of course, as you mentioned that you make your own oils for your massage, for your business. No, let's touch a bit on that particular area, your oils that you make. So how do you source or select the products and materials used in your oils?
Well, usually everything is homegrown.
Wow.
Everything is homegrown. Everything is homegrown. So I get all my oils, all my lemongrass, all my basil, what do they call that? Cinnamon leaves,
Mm-hmm.
peppermint, and I just draw all the nutrients out of it. I use coconut oil as my base, and I just draw the nutrients out of every. Depends what I want to make. Depends on the oil. It's really when I'm in the zone, I'm in the mood. I'm just like, okay, I want to make it like this, but everything is all natural. Everything is just from my backyard. Everything is natural. Everything I've grown. So it's just that love that's already in what I grown. I'm just putting it to the oil.
Oh. Now let's take a step back and look at your business as a whole.
Mm-hmm.
What are some of the challenges that you face starting off your business here in Dominica?
One of the biggest challenges is getting people comfortable with you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's just, when you're a new business, people don't really know. People don't know what you're about. You understand? So that's like one of the biggest challenges. But once you just find that one person that just loves your treatment and then just start word of mouth, it's just crazy. Word of mouth. It's crazy. Just word of mouth will take you far.
Yeah.
So I think it's just getting people comfortable with a new thing. Because when new things, people not really comfortable with it first. They want other people to try it out first.
Yeah.
And then if they sell what other people say, then I'll try it out myself. You understand? But that was like probably trying to get people into it, kind of preaching it and pushing it out there. That's probably one of my biggest challenges, just trying to get people comfortable. Because it's not really a lot of male therapists in Dominica, so that right there was a kind of like a challenge in a way.
So that was some of your challenges that you face. Now back to your practices again. So how do you maintain a balance between traditional and contemporary healing practices that you utilize?
Yeah.
So how do you maintain a balance between traditional and contemporary healing practices?
Well, I always start off with traditional.
Yeah.
I always start off, like I said, trying to use what's around us, what God blessed us with, all this natural stuff. And then, that's what I try to bring to my clients. And depending how severe it is, because depending on the client, I always ask them about like what a doctor would say, like they get clearance. Because sometimes we're not like, how would I say it? You just have to know have to know your client for real. You just have to know your client and know how you step into it and know what that client needs. So like traditional, I'll start at first with stretching, massaging, and all that stuff. And then, if the pain still there, then, we have to. But I always think everybody to start off with traditional, natural healing methods first.
Wow.
Start off with that first. Because you don't really want to be putting all these chemicals and all this other stuff in your body for real. Like, you really don't know what you put in your body. I mean, the pill says vitamin C, but you already know vitamin C. Like, you really don't.
Yeah, and of course, while you're helping clients for a bit, how do you educate your clients about the benefits and principles of natural healing? And right there, you have a ripple effect where persons will be able to tell one, to tell another, to tell another, to tell another. Then there you have prospective clients. So how do you educate your clients about the benefits and principles of natural healing?
Well, basically, usually when I go through all my sessions with my clients, I'll talk to them and everything I'm doing, I'm letting them know why I'm doing this. If I'm doing the compressions, I'm letting them know why I'm doing the compressions. So as I'm going through the treatments, to the stretching and everything, I'm educating them on why am I doing this. So what's the benefits? What would this help? So, people love to learn. People love to learn. It's interesting. So, from then they would tell other people, especially if they make them feel good at the end, and it's word of mouth, it get transferred. So all through my sessions, I always educate my clients, let them know, because I want people to know that natural healing is it, and to take care of your body.
And of course, that's the way to go.
Definitely, and eating properly too. eating properly is nutrition is very, very vital. Very vital. You got to be very conscious of what you're putting inside your body. Your body is everything, man. You only get one body. You got to take care of that. You feel me? You got to make sure your skin stay vibrant. You got to keep that glow. You understand? So you got to be conscious of what you put in your body. You feel me? A lot of people eat. I'm not knocking nobody, what nobody do. I don't want nobody to, take me wrong.
Yeah.
But I'm just trying to make people aware that you got to be very conscious of what you put in your body. The foods that you put in your body, these fast foods, that's not good for you. They're not. With me, before I eat something, I always tell myself what benefits this is doing for my body. Like, how is this helping me in any type of way? You understand? So, yeah, nutrition, I'm overall health freak. Nutrition is everything. I'm trying to live for as long as possible.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to live for a long time. I want to see my kids grow up, see my kids' kids. I want everybody to be healthy.
Nice. And of course, we will continue our conversation after we take this very, very short break. And of course, listeners, if you want to call in, and of course, we have a listener, right, calling in here. Of course, listener, you are live. Please go ahead. Hello.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
I think I can answer that question for him.
Sure.
I'm a client of him since July. And I guess I'm the client who spoke about my dark feet. In fact, I didn't even know I was diabetic. The first time he came to me, he tested my blood sugar, my blood pressure, says, whoa, where am I? Am I in America? Am I somewhere?
Yeah.
So I thought that was really, really nice to find out I was pre-diabetic. My numbers was over 100. He brought it down. We trained together, brought that down. Now I'm below 100, 92, 97, so I'm doing a little bad things now and then.
Wow.
And his Thai stretching and his massages are the best. I mean, I travel all over the world. I would fly to New York to do 5 hours by the Chinese. And he's the best. There's nothing compared to his massage. He's very caring, very professional, and I love him. I have introduced him to quite a few clients who have pain from pain number 10. And after 1 month of his treatment with my good friend, her pain went to 0. She was able to travel. The lady was going to do acupuncture. She did so many plants here. Nobody can tell her. 1 month of his training, she was quite fine. So I just want to tell him, keep up the good work and treat everybody just exactly what you're doing. You're going to go far, young man, because people don't do that in Dominica. Another friend of mine, it's not even her day to work out. She's not well. He took his time yesterday to go visit her and making sure she's okay. So besides him being your trainer and your masseuse, he is everything to you. He's going to talk to you about your diet, your eating. I know we fight all the time, Mike, but but he's very, 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 very good at what he's doing. And I want to wish him all the best and everything he does. Also, my feet was very dark, and I thought it's where my jeans, socks, and my slippers to find out I had poor circulation there. After about 3-4 of tight stretching, my foot cleared up. I was like, what happened here? So, you know, he's very caring and very much into everything he does with his clients, and we all love him and appreciate it. And there's no one better than him. Trust me, I travel all over the world. I do 5 hours massages. When I told him about I need 5-hour massage, he thought I was crazy. I says, I don't do less than that. So, Michael, just keep up the good work. We all love you, and you take care.
Thank you so much, caller. And of course, Michael, hearing this person's actually calling live on the program, maybe it actually gives you, they're like, that's what I'm talking about right there. Um, but yeah, we're gonna take a short break and return so we can sum up on our final episode for the year. But listeners, please stay tuned. We'll be right back after this short break.
Tra la 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 la. We have curtains every day of the month. Tra la 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 la. Discounts, wins and gifts and more. Tra la 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 la. Drinks and trips and cash galore. Tra la 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 la. To the electric store. Triple your chances at winning this Christmas when you shop at the Electric Shop. Spend $50 or more from December 1st to December 30th, 2023, and get a chance to win a bottle of wine in our daily draw. Get a chance to win a $500 in-store voucher. Collect all 6 letters spelling Burton to win a trip to Guadeloupe, St. Lucia, or Martinique. Plus, spending cash. Yes, you heard me right. We're sending you on a trip, and we're still giving you shopping money. Plus, our 3 days of Christmas wow deals. Thursday 21st, get up to 30% off on countertop cookers, built-in ovens, and electric grills. Friday 22nd, get up to 50% off discount on select ceiling and wall light fixtures. And Saturday 23rd December 2023 is Happy Hour Saturday from 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. Up to 50% off on select items. Open from 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. December 18th to December 21st. 7:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. on Friday December 22nd and 7:30 a.m. to 3 p.m. on Saturday 23rd December. Visit us in store to see how much you can win this Christmas at Burton & Company. Terms and conditions apply.
Make me brand new.
And we are right back to sum up the last few minutes of our program. And now we want to touch a bit on the aftercare and follow up of your techniques or methods that you use to on your various clients. So, what kind of aftercare or follow up recommendations do you provide to clients post treatment?
Keep stretching. Keep stretching.
Yeah.
If you feel any type of pain, then first thing you go do is ice it and you put heat. But after my treatments, I always tell clients just keep stretching. If you do 10, 15 minutes of stretching a day, you want to keep your posture. You want to keep standing upright. You want to keep your blood flowing through your body. You want to keep your muscles engaged. So just if you could do 10, 15 minutes stretching a day, that helps out dramatically. It helps you move around better. You can find that you could do things you couldn't do before. You could reach places you couldn't reach before. Just keep stretching. Just keep stretching.
Yeah, and let's look at the future beyond 2024 per se. So, do you have any future plans to expand the range of natural healing services that Maximum Health and Wellness provides to its clients?
Yeah, I'm trying to take as far as it goes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Go from island to island, see if I can branch off from island, open different enterprises in different islands. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to take this as far as it goes. I just want to preach health, man, preach nutrition, preach taking care of yourself, putting yourself first, self-care, self-love. Yeah, man, make your health a priority.
Well,
Don't make your health an option, make it a priority. I mean, you want to like to live, so
yeah,
you want to live as long as you can.
definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And can you also share insights into the overall impact of your business on the lives of clients seeking muscle relaxation?
Man, it's good because I have a lot of clients that sit down a lot. They do a lot of desk jobs, work banks, different places they have to sit down a lot. So their body's always tight. So they come to me and I give them these treatments, I give them these stretches, give them massages, and feel 20 times better than when they walk out. So, yeah.
Oh, yeah. And while we're on insights as well, can you share some of your insights into the emotional and mental aspects that contribute to muscle tension and how your treatment addresses? I know you touched a bit at the beginning of the interview, but let's touch a bit, go more in depth into that.
Well, I mean, when your body tight,
Uh-huh.
it gives you pain. So, emotionally, it kind of messes with your head. You're not really happy. You can't do things that you once knew you could do. So when I give you these treatments and you're going to get some relief from it, you're going to get some type of relaxation, you're going to get some type of tension relief, just to see how your body could move the way it once moved before. It's just a feeling that, like, I just love to see it when I'm done with a client and they telling me they feeling like a spring chicken again. They could touch the floor, they couldn't touch the floor, they could lift their legs up, they could do it. It's just a wonderful feeling to see people moving the way we supposed to be moving. People just going through daily life. You kind of, not that you do it on purpose, but going through daily life, you kind of forget to take care of yourself. But when you got somebody here that cares, I want to see you move right and see your skin vibrant and see how your body just move vibrant, see that glow. This is just a different feeling. It's a different sight to see. So I love it, man. That's what I do it for. Just to be able to heal people and see people smile. And I had a client tear up to me because she couldn't believe how she could move like that again.
Yeah.
Then when she had pain for months. And then she was just able to move. Every time we done these stretches, she give me a hug. Like, she just hold my hand and just give me a hug. You feel me? Because how she moving again, she couldn't believe it. Wow. You feel me? So it's just a wonderful, just a great feeling. It's just a great feeling.
And that's the drive behind what you're doing.
Yeah, definitely the drive. Definitely. I just get the drive from taking care of myself and just being so highly favorable to health. So just to educate people and just to see people do the same thing, want to take care of their body and want to, see themselves thrive. It's wonderful, man. It's wonderful.
And we almost had a caller there. Caller, it's the last minute of the program, but you can still call in if you have any questions or queries. But before we end up the program, if persons are willing to contact Maximum Health and Wellness, there any social media pages for those Gen Z generations, right. As well as, is there contact information that they may be able to contact you? But while you think about that, let's take this call. Good afternoon, caller. You are live. Please go ahead.
Hi, good afternoon.
Hi, good afternoon.
I am calling actually to give Michael a bit of a promotion and actually testify of the good work that he's doing.
Please go ahead.
I was one of his more recent clients. I will let him know who it is when I meet him the next time. But with his experience, basically, he's very much quite a professional. I felt quite relaxed. Imagine after my therapy, I actually slept like a baby. That I've not done in quite a while. Wow. And I would like him to keep up the good work. And I would like a few more people to actually try his session. Thank you, Michael.
Thank you so much, caller. And of course, Michael, you were going to provide our callers with contact information that they may be able to use to contact you to inquire in your services.
Yes, you can contact me on 612-1273. That's 612-1273. You can also contact me on 285-9900. That's 285-990. You can contact me on Instagram, Carbon Core Fitness.
Yeah. And of course, persons, you can use this contact information to utilize these services. Of course, you have heard many of the callers who actually experienced or have went through that process and are all, have great results. So if you want great results and you want to get a little relaxation for the end of 2023 and start off well rejuvenated for 2024, you can contact Maximum Health and Wellness for that particular service. Of course.
Who else would you contact?
And of course, yeah.
We help people, man. Natural healing.
Yeah.
Natural healing.
So so our time has run out on the program, of course, Michael. Thank you so much for coming in or being a guest on our program. You ended our program with a bang for 2023. It's the last program for the entire year. Definitely, yeah. But before you leave, we always tend to ask our guests, of course. We always tend to ask our guests a bit of an advice on persons looking to enter that particular area. So what advice would you offer to others interested in pursuing a business in the natural healing industry?
Just go for it. Just study, and just go for it. In life, you just gotta go for it. It's everything is social media now, so you just learn a lot of social media, but just learn and just go for it. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. And anything you're trying to do in life, just do it. You know what I'm saying? Don't try to make excuses and just do it. Because if it don't work, you at least know in your mind you try. You don't want to be let up with that what if. In a sense, so just do it. Just go for it.
Nice. Thank you so much for that advice. And of course, from me on the Nature and the Nature Isle Small Business Buzz, we do wish you all the best in your future endeavors, and of course a happy 2024 ahead that will be happening on Monday, of course. And to all our listeners, I just want to express my gratitude to each and every one of you, our viewers and callers of the program. You made this couple of months one of the best time I have had for the entire year, and of course we do look forward to you guys joining us in 2024. And of course, I want to wish you a happy, and a prosperous 2024.
Happy New Year's to everybody. Get your health first. Take care of yourself.
And of course, that's the main tip for 2024. Start your 2024 on the right path. Self-care.
Right.
Of course. And thank you so much, guys, for tuning in. And of course, don't forget that this amazing program, the best hour on Q95, is brought to you compliments Archipelago Trading Agents Beacon Insurance Limited. Please stay tuned. You have the evening news package coming up next.
Yeah. Living in the positive.
Nature Isle Small Business Buzz, Nisbb. Tuesdays and Thursdays, 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. Only on Q95, the big station, empowering entrepreneurs from small to tall. Insights, inspiration, and expert advice to help our small businesses realize their immense potential to grow and flourish and take their rightful, vital place in our economy. Let's help our small businesses go global. Only on Q95, the big station.
We have to buy love in this country.